What's that tiger? That tiger so dumb in the board, house in the board, the house board.
Oh,
What's that shit?
I don't know. It's something in the house, and I'm in the house board.
There you go.
But I don't know what. One in the house board. That's all I know.
That's just because I'm addicted to TikToks, as you know.
Barry is addicted to TikToks. He literally needs to make a shirt that says that. Like I'm like addicted to Instagram. Barry is addicted to TikToks.
Yo, TikToks. You know what? The beauty of TikToks, like TikToks right now, is like the biggest thing because now being in the house and looking for something to do, everybody's fucking with the TikToks. It's a nice little pastime.
Oh, maybe they say bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
That's exactly there you go.
Like
that's it. That's it. But yo.
Sorry.
We back.
Hey guys.
We back once again. We doing it. We trying to maintain this consistency. But you know what, Jasmine, I was thinking about, right?
What?
I wanted to do this last week because one of the first quarantine week.
Oh
but
yeah.
We weren't home. Here. So sorry guys, we would have loved to do it. Have one last week, the first quarantine week, and just kick it off with a quarantine episode. But this is our quarantine episode.
Update.
So last week because we weren't really home. So it was the craziest thing about last week when we found out. Was it the week before? When that Wednesday and the NBA and shit shut down and shit like that, and then we were just like, yo, what the fuck? Shit is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was our call. So maybe we shouldn't stay home.
So because I think the last episode we told y'all that they were coming to fix our plumbing.
Yeah, we would have been here if it wasn't for that.
We got pushed to the bottom of the list because of the quarantine. So
they said they had, more important, cases or whatever the case. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah, like we're still priority, but we're not like top priority.
Yeah, like.
So we left and we went to my dad's
and kicked it there
because we also didn't know how we are when it comes to snowing and shit. Like, we didn't know if it was gonna be like for real, legit, like a apocalypse type deal thing. Like people start tripping out and like we need to have guns and stuff to like protect our home.
Everything was about supply. Everybody's stocking up. Everybody's going crazy buying shit. And we was like, damn, shit. Now we gotta start buying some shit. Like
we need a gun. We don't got no gun.
Yeah, niggas start going crazy, and I'm just like, fuck. So we one of those people like we ain't like disregarding shit. We not like
we were watching.
Yeah, we millennials, but we not the like Gen. What do they call them? Gen X niggas that's just like fuck it. We just gonna chill. Nah.
I will say I was tempted to try to buy a ticket to go somewhere just because they were so cheap. But then I was like, what if I buy the ticket and we can't go nowhere?
Jasmine, I don't believe this shit. Like this is my take on. They drop the prices on shit because they trying to make some money. If they better to make something than nothing.
Right.
But I'm like in my mind. There's a catch. They give you this $100 ticket, right? But what niggas is gonna buy the $100 ticket just to buy it, and then not know what they're gonna use it for? They're just picking a date, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, this is how they gonna finesse people.
When you go to change,
when it's time to change it, it's gonna be like $300.
Yeah.
And you be like, God damn, motherfucker, just to change a flight, they gonna get their money back.
Yeah.
They're not trying to lose. Like they're gonna lose, but they're not gonna lose like this.
Yeah.
If they can help it. That's just what I think. But
So we're in week 2 of social distancing, or is this week 3?
This is week 2.
Is this week 2?
I think so.
Yeah, this is week 2 because we had my full first week of work from home was last week. So yeah, so now it's Tuesday, week 2.
Yeah. Shit.
We've had some major developments as far as just news. You
don't know what to believe sometimes.
Yeah. And we're seeing all this stuff saying how, the CDC started hiring for a pandemic back in November. And that they think people were really sick in December, but they didn't know what it was. So they might have possibly had corona back then. So like Corona could have been here and it just outbroke because China got it real bad, and then like people were traveling back and forth. And then like New Orleans, people had it when they went to Mardi Gras.
Don't skip over Italy. Them niggas
well,
is fucked
yeah,
up over
Italy too, but like, well, yeah, because people came from Italy. The first cases in Georgia were of people who had come from Italy.
That shit, they situation's fucked up because you gotta think about it, and this is what I was able to gather. The way people in Italy live like right on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, same way in New York.
Yeah, it's just like, if your grandmother may stay in the basement, your parents, middle floor, and then you live on the
Y'all
top
got
floor.
the multifamily
so,
homes.
nigga, if the next nigga got it, everybody got the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's how it was for us too at my dad's house, because it was like we were in the basement. Then my sister had her room out there, but then everybody else was like upstairs and stuff. So like, yeah. I think that's how it is with big families. Period. If like all the family is still in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess that's that's the importance of the social distance, why they're trying to keep people, away from each other.
But if you think about it, like if you do have a big family, how do you social distance yourself inside the house?
Well, like I guess there's human contact with people outside of your household. Family, you know what I'm saying? If you with your house people and that's what you live with, it is what it is. But as far as going to deal with other people's households, other people in other public situations that is really deemed unnecessary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with it. So it's that kind of situation.
Yeah, our stupid president Trump had like all this stuff to say when everything was starting, and now it's getting serious, and he's like, "Oh, we got to take it for real." Like apparently they've been talking to him about this since January. He was like, "Yeah, that's the Kung flu." What? The Chinese.
It's from Jasmine. It's from China.
I don't understand him.
China.
And I was like that's ridiculous. Like, it's almost like you have to laugh because you don't believe this is your leader. Like,
I laughed. Like, Jasmine, it's some situation. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from fucking crying or getting yourself up. I'm not gonna get myself worked out. I gotta find some type of change my perspective somehow, just so I don't, make myself crazy. Because it'll be easy right now to focus on, we can't go out, we depressed because you can't really interact with people. Yeah, you're stuck in the house to a degree. Certain people are dealing with a lot of crazy shit, anxiety because they want to. Yeah, look, man, especially for us, like I'm used to being in the crib, especially in our field of business, like. Yeah. We spend a lot of time, in the crib editing and doing our things outside of, going out to shoot and get our content. But outside of that, like, certain people are more adept to being social and, doing a lot of things. So they need that.
Well, it's not even that. Like, I love staying at home. Like, I'm sad when I'm forced to go into the office. Like, but I get, like, if I'm going to be in the house, it's like, I don't mind being in the house when I'm making the choice that I'm being in the house. But now that I don't have a choice in being out the house, I want to be outside. On top of that, like, literally since December, I think I saw something that we had like 69 straight days of rain, like just straight rain in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Or like clouds or whatever, and then like we had to be outside and moving around during all of that. We couldn't shoot. We had to cancel shoots, like little shoots, because of like how bad the weather was. Mm-hmm. Now we stuck in the house and it's fucking sunny and 80 degrees outside, like beautiful days.
Maybe it's because of the emissions is lower. You know what I'm saying? Shit is better out because niggas ain't outside.
That is something that I think we should take into account, is that like they were saying in Italy, like the Venice Canal is clear, like you can see through the water now because there's like no people traveling through it. They can see dolphins like jumping through the water and stuff like that, like on the ocean. So I'm just like, everything has a silver lining. Only thing like that I think is so bad about this is because it's so much information. Mm-hmm. And like you don't know what to like listen to, what not to listen to. Like,
well, you gotta hear a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just live in a bubble because you got to be aware of what's going on. Right. But the fact that we in the information age, so information is just coming from so many different avenues. You know what I mean? So it's hard to really decipher or, try to tune in and focus on, try to understand one thing first.
Yeah.
Because you getting multiple things in your face.
Yeah.
And that's just the time that we're in. So you just have to really focus. Okay, let me try to understand this part. All right, then I move on to the next part, because you getting all these numbers and facts and this different theory, that theory.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell is what no more.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like.
And then like I'm seeing, like every other day, I'm seeing like new symptoms of the virus. Like today, I saw a report on. I was reading. I think I was on WSB TV or something, Channel 11 News website, and I saw at the bottom it was like pink eye could be a rare symptom of coronavirus, and I'm like, what the fuck? Now I gotta think about pink eye? Like, I've never had pink eye before, but I'm just like, shit, like my eyes start itching. Do you get what I mean? Like, you get in your own head subconsciously. Like, we did this last night.
Nigga, I ain't even gonna lie, because last night when we was sleeping, I'm laying down. We watching, we doing our Netflix in quarantine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I took a breath, and I'm like, ooh, my chest feels kind of. And now, based on information that you saw, you might have saw on social media, this and the third, people got you fucked up because they like, if you feel something in your chest or you feel Tyson, that's you know what I'm saying, respiratory corona. So now I'm like, shit. What if I just took a, you know when you was in school. And you can make yourself burp.
Yeah.
You go, what if I did that by mistake and I just felt like a little pain? I'm like, oh shit. Now
chest pain.
Now I got chest pain, and now I'm feeling, oh shit, this might be corona.
No, it got real. Like, I got mad at him because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you doing this? Like, don't do this to me. I'm yelling at Barry, like he got a choice and if he's sick or not. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, sit up.
You
put your hands up.
Like, sit up, nigga.
I'm like, you need to sit right. Sit up straight. Straighten your posture.
I to get a drink of water because it could have been the way I was laying. Sometimes
you lay wrong.
Listen, everybody, you could lay in a bed a certain way. You may lean. You may get certain pains because you laying a certain way. It happens all the time.
Yes.
In the bed. So,
but now everything is like hypersensitive.
Yeah, because everybody's in their fucking minds.
Yeah, because even so, after we figured out that Barry's chest pains were just because of how he was laying. Well, not chest pains, but just the pain was because how he had laid. I told him like earlier in the week. So when we came home, we were at my dad's all week last week, and then Sunday night we came home because we needed to record some stuff, and so we came home, and last week it was like 50 degrees Sunday and Monday. So it was real cold in the house, and I just ran up the stairs with no shoes, no socks on. And I got in the bed, and I was like, dang, my feet are so cold. Like, they felt like they were burning. Like, that's how cold the floor was. So,
Jasmine, I don't remember being the first. I'm like, what the hell? When you told me that.
Do you remember when I was laying in? You looked at me weird too, like. But you remember when I laid down? I was like, whoosh, my feet are cold. Like, they feel like they burning. And you looked at me crazy.
They so cold, they hot.
No, like it felt like they were burning. Like, it was so cold. And so, like if you touch ice, if you hold the ice in your fingers. Yeah. That burning feel, like that's what my feet felt like. So I was like, so I went to bed. Next morning, I roll over and I have like my nose ran, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm sick. So I text Barry. I'm like, I don't feel good.
And the reason she texts me, because sometimes in the middle of the night I'll wake up. And I'm like, oh, my back. So I'll go lay back, and I'll lay in the other room on the other bed, because that bed feels
that's like
good
our
too.
favorite bed.
Yeah, it's like our favorite bed. So
we both
I'll go lay down in there, and then you try to go back to sleep, and then wake up, be refreshed. So you get to me a message talking about, yeah, I'm not feeling too good. I'm like, here we go with this fucking shit, this corona shit. Like, now, so then Jasmine get a message. Oh, her sister called her. Shout out to Olivia. She called. Yeah, I'm like, they can't come over here. So I text Olivia, said, look, if y'all do come.
Oh, so you skipped a bunch of stuff.
I did?
Yeah, because remember, I didn't know what was wrong. My body was hurting or like tight, And then, like, I had the run. So, mind you, like, at the time, those were the symptoms that they said, runny nose and body aches and a fever. Yeah, they said runny nose and body aches and a fever.
I thought it was chest, like, respiratory issues.
And shortness of breath, too. But I'm saying those were some of the symptoms that they were saying in the beginning, which is also why I say, like, it's so much information. Like, what do you listen to? Anyways, so I saw, because I looked it up. Like, because I was like, is this a cold? Is this because my feet, like, I was walking on the floor, whatever. So I was like, Barry, I need you to go to the store. I need you to get this. Remember? So I texted him, like,
oh,
this
yeah,
long
you asked
list.
me to
I
go.
was like, I need NyQuil, orange juice, vitamin C, Airborne.
Yeah, I bought some shit.
He bought all that, and I drunk and took all of that.
And I was able to find some fucking toilet paper.
Yes, and he found some toilet paper.
Shout out to CVS.
Yes, he found some toilet paper. But so in the midst of all of that, like, I'm laying in bed thinking, oh shit, bitch, you got corona. Like, my sisters called because the washing machine at my dad's house started catching smoke and they thought it was on fire. So I'm like, they calling me and I'm like, it's a fire.
Niggas don't know how to wash clothes.
It was like a comb or something, like a plastic comb inside the washing machine. So long story short,
Peanut,
on that,
your fault.
they broke the
It's your
washing
fault.
machine. My dad had to get a new one in the midst of all of that. But like, so mind you, my niece, she's 2 months, just turned 2 months last week. And my sister's calling me saying, like, it's smoke in the house. And I'm like, y'all got to get out the house because the baby can't be smelling that. Like, so I'm, like, freaking out because I'm like, they come here, like, I got corona, then the baby going to get corona. Like, it was crazy. But so, long story short on that, they came over, but they stayed downstairs. And then eventually she got in touch with her best friend, and they just went over there. And I just stayed in the room and took the medicine and rested and drank water. And like I finally realized like that my nose was not running. It like ran that one time when I got up. And then like I stretched and my body didn't hurt. So I was like I'm doing this to myself. But also back to like the breathing stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I also kind of felt like I had shortness of breath. And so remember last night I told you, I was like, when you said you had shortness of breath, and I was like, man, I've been doing this to myself all week, like catching myself, like being like, whoo, I can't breathe. But big tit problems.
Or we both just out of shape.
That too, but like this happens to me all the time. Like if I'm laying a certain way, like sometimes I just have to like lift my boobs, and then I can breathe better. Like
breathe, my friend, breathe.
Like it's like they're very heavy, so I have to like lift them or move them or spread them out or something sometimes. Like so, yeah. We're saying and sharing all of this to say that yes, watch out for the symptoms.
Yeah, but also stay out your own head.
Yes,
because sometimes your mind gets you fucked up. You start thinking some shit, and you can get your own self sick. Trust me, you can put yourself in a fucking panic attack, which I've had before, and I'm thinking I'm fucking dying. You know what I mean? That shit ain't nigga.
Not a lie. I'm not. That's it. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
It happens.
All I said was that was not a lie.
But it's common. It happens.
We're not going to talk about it.
It's not. Fuck it. I'm not. I don't feel like it. I don't even feel like, just talking about the story, really. It's too much. I don't feel like talking about it either.
We're not going to.
That's fine.
So, but yes. So, yes, be vigilant about, like, we've been doing really good about washing our hands every time. We got Lysol. We spray everything down.
Just think about the washing hands, Jazz. Everybody's talking about the washing hands. I'm like, shit. At this point, if a nigga cough, it's in the air. Yes. It's over with.
So, that's
your hands. I think the reason why they say wash your hands real good, because, like everybody else, and I fall victim to this, too. You have a tendency to touch your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't really realize how many times you touch your face in a period of time. So
and how much you touch my face.
You got a cute face. And it's soft skin. Okay?
You literally be like, oh.
Yeah, it's nice. You got you got the face of an old person with just, ooh, look at you. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. So I think that's what it comes down to, is that you don't realize how often you touch your face. Even if it's just scratch your nose, or you might rub your eye, and now It's, you know what I'm saying? You got it on your face and it's over.
We did this morning too. Remember we were talking about eye boogers, like, and how like when you wake up. So think about it. Immediately as you wake up, you already rubbing your eyes and stuff because you got eye boogers. So what if somebody happened to like cough on your headboard or something? You touch your headboard when you, or the doorknob.
Coughing on your headboard?
I'm just saying, like, if somebody were to came in your room like within the last 3 hours or whatever, because they say it lives on surfaces for 3 hours.
Nobody's in my room for corona.
Barry, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Scratch the headboard. If somebody had come in the room to use the bathroom or whatever the case was, if you had to use the bathroom before I got up, so I just get up, touch the sink, and then I'm like, oh, I got eye boogers. Not even thinking, boom, I'm sick. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple. Just because, like you were saying, like, we move and touch our faces and stuff all the time. Like,
in that scenario, I got corona.
Yeah. But I wasn't saying corona. I was just saying I was just saying, like,
you gave me corona.
A sickness. On top of that, like, so there was a discussion going around last week about, like, if you would be like Sabrina and stay with your husband or something.
Who the fuck is Sabrina?
It's just Elba's wife. So
she, you know what I'm saying?
She held him down. They stayed together. While Oprah and Stedman, they staying, like, Oprah like, fuck you. You stay in the guest house.
But my nigga, let's be honest. Idris Elba don't got probably enough money for a guest house. In terms of like to keep that type of, maybe he don't got that kind of house with a whole nother compound at the end of it where they can just live. Maybe he don't got that. Or Oprah just being whatever, like. But Idris is probably like, and his wife's probably like, nigga, I'm with him. If he got it, I probably got it anyway.
Yeah, let's say that, not the money thing. I don't think money has anything to do with it.
She got a whole separate compound that she could probably be separate from the nigga.
But she got a whole big ass house. Jasmine, why does he got to stay in a separate compound? If he fucking
cough, it's in there. She got it too. Then he probably a whole separate place that got the whole same amenities. You know what I'm saying? And she's living good. They don't got to see each other. That's quarantine.
But they do see each other. That's the thing. Like, pardon me.
Who told you to see each other?
Well, because she was on social media and, like, the door, like, she takes food out to him.
Well, that's retarded. She got it. She's wasting her fucking time.
Front door.
She's wasting her fucking time.
You know what I'm saying?
Oprah, you're wasting your time. Get your butler or sacrifice their life and they bring and get the corona. You wasting your time. You got it now.
Well, but don't you think she doesn't have her butler or anybody else in the house if she ain't got Stedman in the house?
Well, she's done. Because that's a waste of time. You already passing. If you're going to bring a plate to a door, are you crazy? A plate to a door? This door is gonna protect you? Nigga, get out of here. It's cracks. It's not air. You talking like this is she got the CDC in her house. It's you know what I'm saying? Sealed, locked, air locked. Get the fuck out of here.
But I mean,
she got it, nigga.
So you're basically saying that if we lived in this house, even if you stayed downstairs and I never came downstairs, or I stayed upstairs and never came downstairs,
you gotta come somewhere. You gotta get food, right? You gotta open the door for me to. The germs is coming out, nigga. What are you talking about? How am I gonna teleport food in the room with you and you closed off?
Well,
think about what you're saying.
Obviously, if I thought I was sick, I would get all of that stuff.
Where do you go? All of what stuff?
I would have snacks.
So how do you get the snacks?
I would have to walk through.
Oh.
But one time, I wouldn't be going back.
It only takes one time. A nigga cough. It's just that one cough. You think he had to cough 5 times for you to get the corona?
Well, that's why they tell you to cough in your elbow.
This fucking bullshit. You fucking crazy. There's not that many civilized people that's covering their fucking mouth. You already know how this go.
But Barry, I'm talking in the scenario of you and I.
And I'm keeping it real with you. She got it now. It's over. She probably not just showing symptoms.
So, in other words, if I had corona,
I got it too.
You holding me down?
Yeah. What the hell? I'm gonna hide from you in our house. You got it. It's over. Unless I tell you to stay outside. Don't come in here. No, I'm sorry, baby. You gotta do the front door. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't come in here. What the hell? What you mean? It's over. You with somebody? They got it.
Well, you slick. When I thought I was sick, you was about to just walk in the room all chill, and then I'm like, Barry, you can't come in here.
The fuck?
And then this was your solution.
Yeah, nigga. You know, I think I'm feeling.
You put your shirt over your face.
Yeah.
Like that was the solution.
Nigga, what's the difference between that or a face mask? It's a piece of cloth.
But wait, because
it's a piece of fucking cloth.
Because wait, you did that.
Yeah.
You put the shirt over your face, and then you went into your closet and closed the door, like the door was gonna protect you.
Hey, sometimes.
So, are you changing your argument?
I'm not changing. I knew I got it. It's over. It's over. It's just a false hope. You know what I'm saying? It's
Like
a false hope.
protection?
Yeah, it's false protection. Let's be honest. This shit that's covering your mouth, that shit ain't protecting you.
Yeah.
Because if the particles splash in your eye, the spit particles or snow, you got the corona, nigga.
Yeah.
You better wear a face shield.
Yeah.
Nigga, covering your eye. Nigga, this is what niggas is doing. They need to be walking outside then. If you're going to have a face mask, wear a face mask. But then put some fucking goggles on. You know what? I think I just came on to something.
I'm not laughing at the goggles.
Ladies and fucking gentlemen.
Ladies and fucking
gentlemen. I'm a fucking genius. Because I just made a discovery. This face mask shit is not going to save you. It's going to save you from shit getting into your mouth. But what if this nigga sneeze and the shit get into your eyeballs? That's still germs. You need fucking goggles. Goggles should be selling out right now. I'm Jasmine. You laughing. But goggles should be selling. Because niggas sneeze and get in your eyeballs. You still sick.
Maybe that's why they said pink eye.
Nigga, when I worked in the laboratory and I was on the floor working in the lab, I have a face shield. You know what the face shield does? It protects your eyeballs, your mouth, so no splashing your eyeballs, your mouth. You need a whole shield for the face. That's why you be seeing niggas on Instagram with these memes where people have bags on their face. You want to protect your face. But if niggas want to wear just the ninja mask to cover it, like, you know what I'm saying, look like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, that's cool, but get you some fucking goggles.
Or glasses.
Glasses ain't gonna protect me. Get the whole, because what if the shit come up and get in your shit? Goggles cover. Your whole sucks to your eyeballs. That's what you need.
Well,
wear goggles.
We'll be sure to add that.
Wear goggles.
So
I'm gonna get me some now.
Something else that we've been dealing with is the cancellations of all of our shoots.
Well, you know, that's understandable because, you know, nobody want to get sick and niggas want to follow the rules.
Yeah.
So I think that's a part of business. Like when certain situations, like people, you know, you can't provide a certain service because people, you know, don't really want to jeopardize their health, which is good. So in situations like that, now we have the time to start implementing the stuff that we have been talking about implementing, but like we've never been able to like stop and just catch our breath and take time. So I think it's a great time for creatives to really think about, you know, their business model and ways they can improve when things do start to get better, or what if it doesn't? Now to figure out another way, you know what I'm saying, to structure your business. You know, maybe learn another skill to enhance. You know what I'm saying? Learn something that could be done without a certain contact. You know what I mean? Yep. Figure out, you know, certain strategies, fill certain holes in your game, you know, that you weren't thinking about before.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the basketball analogy, you know, you go with your right hand, you can let's work on your left hand. You know what I'm saying? Work on some left hand layups, work on your spin move, work on your post game. You know what I'm saying? You made great, you're a good shooter, but work on your dribble drive. You know what I'm saying? Catch and shoot. Like, you gotta adapt to the current situations, because if you don't and you don't like to change, and you stuck in an old way of thinking that things will turn back around. What if it doesn't? And now you know what I'm saying? You stuck because you didn't want to elevate yourself. So it's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Just in case.
Yeah. If you follow us on How Designs also, then you saw Barry
I
in his video.
Man, that was my first fucking YouTube video
by himself.
by myself, which was kind of strange. Listen, I give a lot of credit to when you first try the idea of doing YouTube. You watch a lot of YouTubers, you see what they do, like, damn, I don't know if I could do that. It looks, you know what I'm saying? It looks cool. When you try to do it yourself, you realize, it's a tough thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. And I give a lot of respect to people that can really sit there and talk. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To a adamant, object as a like a camera, and really do that and really express themselves like they're talking to another person, which you are, but not directly. You know what I mean? So it's a lot goes into that, but it was cool, and now I can see myself doing it. Now that I did the first time.
You just had to get out there.
Get that one thing out the way, and I appreciate anybody that did check it out. It's like they say, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be 1 million views overnight, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in. And also, YouTube, How Design Studios, check it out. We're gonna be doing a lot more content on there. You'll see Jasmine soon on the next one. So
after I get my hair done.
Yeah, true.
Because I look crazy today. Also part of Corona. Because social services like that are closed down right now. Something good that came out of this though is that now entrepreneurs and people who own small businesses can apply for unemployment. So
get your check.
Photographers, videographers, anybody who's basically a freelancer or gig worker or sole proprietorship. Whereas before you weren't able to apply for unemployment, with the CARES Act, you're able to. We've been looking up a lot of like grants and stuff, so I'll be putting something together and sharing that on our How Designs page once I get all the information and like instructions and all that kind of stuff.
That's a fact. You need to do that.
So yeah, this has definitely been like a trying time. It's a little scary just because we don't know what's going to happen when this is over.
Because it changes so frequently. Now it says, oh, by this day we should be getting back, but now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Some more weeks or a month pushback. You seeing a lot of things canceled, certain events, certain movies are being pushed back.
Yeah.
And that's you?
Yeah, I think I hit it. Hello?
Yeah,
okay.
You're good. God damn, Jasmine. Get your hands off that. Get your hands off that. Just put it on the table like me.
No.
Be a real nigga. But, see a lot of different things cancel. And listen, and it's that for a reason, because we're business trying to protect, people and also not get sued. You know what I'm saying? So if people got to stop being in crowds and they got to cancel events, it's just the way it has to go until, further notice. But hopefully things get back to normal. And because we know once this corona shit is over, it's about to be hell's about to break loose in terms of it's gonna be all type of parties. Corona,
it's gonna be like a party every day.
It's about to be crazy.
Events every day. I have liked seeing all the like virtual events and stuff that's popped up. Like kudos to Scooter and Taylor, or maybe his name is Scooter Taylor. I don't know, but he did like a thing called Quarantine Con, where it's like an online virtual conference for free. Where like these other like people in tech and product businesses came and did like some talks and stuff with people for free. And you can also network with other people while you're on it. So they've been doing that. That was cool. So yeah, we are studying and watching and adapting.
Jasmine, on that point of talking about how, you've seen all the different things pop up. This is going to be a turning point for a lot of different business models. Like, for example, I was just talking about this with my brother and one of my close friends that's, really into investments. Shout out to my man Court, my brother Court.
Stock market bigs.
But I was just talking to him. I'm just like, a lot of things are going to change. Like, remember when we were watching, I want to say it was CNN, you seen the CEO of AMC? He was like, yo, this shit, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need some assistance, some bailouts from the... It's looking very bad for that type of, business model. Even though people love to go to the theaters, they like the experience.
Yeah.
But I feel...
They're going to have to start doing subscriptions.
Company like Netflix, this is an opportunity for them to say, look at AMC and say, we'll bail you out.
Right.
We own you. Now, it may be a Netflix theater, or maybe not. maybe what's gonna happen? These movies that we release, they buy it from the studios, and Netflix distributes it on their platform, and they just buy the movie. You know what I'm saying? Pay the people
like
what the movie is worth, and you pay an extra fee to watch it. It's happening now.
Was that Netflix or was that Redbox? Did Redbox turn into Netflix?
Don't remember.
You remember Redbox was where you could go and rent the movie for $3.
Do that. You can still do that now, but Netflix was doing that. But now it's a
streaming service. Netflix was doing it.
Yeah.
But then now they turned it to a full streaming service. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But this is what I think is going to happen. Like, they're going to be like, well, they don't need the theaters no more. People can just go straight to the service. And these companies like Netflix and Hulu, they can just buy these movies outright from the studios and say, look, we'll give you what the movie's, worth. You know what I mean? And then we'll just put it on that platform. Yeah. People maybe pay an extra fee, maybe in-home theater. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably like $100 a month.
Remember Fandango Now's doing it. They have a few movies that have been coming out, and they just put it on their platform.
And you pay like $20.
Boom, and you're watching at your house.
Yeah.
And this is what I believe is going to happen with all the Marvel movies. If this continues to happen, Marvel's going to look at it and say, Disney's going to look at it and say,
Disney Plus, put it on there. Charge an extra
put it on Disney Plus, charge you extra premium just for the new Avengers. You know what I'm saying? That comes out later on, or the new Black Widow. If this continues to, get crazy, because they'll look at the theaters and say, well, we may not cut the middleman, and people's willing to pay also, because everybody's watching Netflix right now. Everybody's watching Hulu.
Yeah,
we watching Netflix. Like we watched the new season of freaking Ozark. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something.
Watch it. If you haven't watched Ozark, please watch it. Watch it.
If y'all not fucking with Ozark, man, you tripping.
Ozark and Sneaky Pete on Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime.
Ozark on Netflix.
If you pay Amazon Prime, you already got Amazon Prime Video. So just put your login in and watch. They got shit on there. They got comedy shit. They got movies. They got all type of shit. They got original content. Fuck with it. Sneaky Pete's probably one of the best. So fuck with that. But Ozark on Netflix. If y'all into money laundering and all type of ill shit, fuck with that show. It's great.
You don't necessarily have to be into money laundering and stuff, but it's a good show.
It's a great story.
It's a great story. Let's just go there.
Great story.
And it was shot in Georgia at Lake Lanier and other places. So yeah. So if you like knowing where things are shot.
Listen, that shit is we just finished watching it today. It was dope. I was like, damn, the story is so good for us. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, oh shit, that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, teach his own. But it was, story so good. It got you even pick sides. I'm telling Jasmine, fuck her. She this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm into it because I'm like, damn, motherfucker, you doing this? You know what I'm saying? I'm blaming people.
Yeah.
Because, what I'm saying? It brings you in.
It's a great conversation starter, too, just because, like, we've kind of just been talking through the series as it's going, and like Barry's been seeing some stuff that was gonna happen. I called some stuff happened.
You called some shit,
like some ill shit that happened. Like, and then like just to almost now we kind of can tell how the writers are gonna go. So like there's certain things that we know have to happen.
Yeah.
And we're like catching all the foreshadowing and stuff, and then even looking at it as like filmmakers and editors, that's like. True. Like, I'm picking up on stuff, like, how every scene they close out with, like, people leaving and stuff like that.
Okay,
like,
I'm about to say, don't give it.
I'm not going to, no spoilers.
Come on,
no spoilers,
my
no
nigga.
spoilers.
Don't spoil it. Let's give it a say. Hold
but
up.
It's really good. Ozark. Sneaky Pete is, like, Sneaky Pete is kind of predictable, but when you think you know what's going to happen, something else happens.
What was his profession?
He was a con artist.
Yeah. Genius, master con artist. You know what I mean? And it's another great story. I'm convinced it's the same people that write fucking Ozark.
Ozark, right?
Niggas is genius. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Genius story.
Two great pieces
acting
of
is great.
work.
The both leads in Ozark and also in Sneaky Pete. A1.
Yo, Jason Bateman, I did not think that he could pull it off, but he's great. I've only ever seen him in like like
comedies?
like comedies.
Oh,
Nothing serious.
this nigga's a genius.
This is a good serious
Genius.
show.
Genius.
Both shows have three.
That show needs to win something.
Yeah, both shows have 3 seasons, so you can binge watch at least for like this week if you like one once a week.
I thought this was season 4 Ozark. It's not?
Season 3.
Oh shit, nigga. If y'all ain't been on it, get on it. Another show. Another show.
Oh, All American.
All American. Let me tell you something. Even if you don't like fucking sports, watch this shit, man.
And it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it ain't
loosely based.
100%. You know what I'm saying? You see some shit like, come on, nigga. But it's a great story. You know, Tay Diggs on there. If it's any of those women that like the, you know what I'm saying, the black, you know, actors like such as Tay Diggs. Because you know, like Jasmine, I used to tell you, you like those the Nig movies. You know what I'm saying? The
So you're basically
the
saying
typical Nig movies,
if
typical
you like the
Nig movies,
chestnut
type
like
nigga,
that.
them type of niggas. You don't fuck with this.
Oh my god, he said.
The typical Nig movies, you know what I'm saying, the Morris Chestnuts and shit like that, and Tay Diggs, you like that type of shit, you gonna watch it because of him, you know what I'm saying? But he does a great job in this show.
It's a good storyline. The fact that Tay Diggs is in it has nothing to do with how the storyline goes.
No, it surprised me because I didn't expect him, you know what I'm saying, to do some TV shit, some network shit, you know what I'm saying?
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. He's a good guy. And the other dude, the young black dude,
Daniel Ezra,
fucking British, that's probably Tay Diggs' son, you know what I'm saying?
What? He's not British.
I mean, Idris Elba's son. Excuse me. He got the same. You know what I'm saying?
He has a daughter. He don't have a son.
It's not his son, but they both from over there.
Oh, okay.
They got the accents.
I get what you're
and
saying.
They play American.
What in the world?
What do you mean? You see the connection I'm making?
No, I don't.
Idris Elba and the blackie from All American. They both freaking Brits.
I get that, but
that's what I'm talking about.
There's plenty other Brits that play
black Brit. He's playing an American nigga in the hood.
The guy from Get Out is a Brit.
Nigga, he played that thug nigga in the
and Slim and Queen.
Yeah, he played but he also played that
Queen and Slim.
Yeah, he played a thug nigga in there, and that other movie Widows. He was in that shit too, playing a thug nigga. I'm just telling you, they got the similarity. They both Brits. They all Brits, and they play thug niggas. Nigga, Idris Elba played in The Wire. He was a thug nigga. That's all I'm saying. They play American shit. They put on American accents and do their thing. That's what I was saying.
They thug thizzle.
Thug thizzle. Man, you an asshole.
I love you.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure.
As you can see, we're a little stir crazy.
This is how it goes when you in the house.
Bored. But we keep each other company very well.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's not like we've been out. We went
we've gone a few places.
Yo, and it's so crazy.
Now is actually the perfect time to be outside shooting if you want to be shooting.
Because ain't nobody out there.
No security guards to stop you.
Nigga.
Like, now is the perfect time to go places.
It's so crazy out. It's so crazy out right now. Last week, week 1 of Corona, I helped my friend move. Shout out to my man Court again. Helped him move to Landing Station. So we was leaving. Me and Jasmine was leaving out, and we getting ready to get on the 17th Street, and we like, damn, why so many cars? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's this traffic coming from? Right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, ain't nobody outside. Like all this traffic, like it's something major happens. So I'm thinking maybe an accident, some shit. So we turn in. We go into the there's a whole bunch of cars behind us, and we at the light. Next thing we see like cop lights flashing a little bit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, we start hearing screaming. Ah, 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 ah. I'm like, what? Me and Jen look at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
I got scared because like we were stuck.
Nigga,
we couldn't go left, we couldn't go right, we couldn't go front, we couldn't go back. We was in the middle.
Thick of the shit. So we just seeing cars and niggas are screaming. The light didn't change. We like, what? Why is this light taking so long? I'm
right,
like,
the light was taking forever.
What the fuck is going on? Once that shit went green, we was in the middle of Fast and the Furious Tokyo fucking drift.
Yeah, like all these BMWs just took off
Tuned
down
up.
the road.
They was we in the
they
middle
start hitting
of
donuts.
like fucking a race, nigga. I said, oh shit, in our fucking Camry. Mm-hmm. Our fucking 2011 Camry in a fucking street race. Good thing I know how to drive, nigga.
Yeah,
got the fuck out of there.
Get us home, please, now.
Niggas is standing out the sunroof with cameras and shit. Going, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? The cops is coming out, they chasing them. I'm like, this is fucking Need for Speed. Goddamn Fast and the Furious right here. I said, God damn, what the fuck is happening? Doing donuts and shit. I said, yo, niggas out here is tripping. So, if y'all see on the road, you see some donuts and shit. If you stay in Atlanta, you see a whole bunch of like tire marks on the highways.
That's
like
what it is.
That's what you see some. That's where they be at. They were there.
Cause they also like blocked 285 under the airport.
Doing donuts
and they were doing
shit.
donuts in the middle of the
highway. I don't know if it's
highway.
the same people, but it could be.
It was people doing it. So
doing that shit. So
yeah,
just be safe. You know what I'm saying? It's out here, but listen. Use this time in the crib. I know it's a tough time.
Relax.
For people. Relax. Listen. It's a tough time for everybody. Some people maybe not be working. Hopefully we get them stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying?
Soon.
And nigga, some people, if you can't pay, you can't pay your shit. Hopefully the government let these companies know like some people just can't pay their shit right now because niggas is out of work. So just stay safe. You know what I mean? Make sure you got all your stuff together. You don't know how long this is gonna be. And for our creative people, just try to think outside the box. Take this time, use your advantage. Because when we get back to work, you're going to be like, man.
I should have took the time.
Oh, man, I need a vacation again. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a vacation, but it's a staycation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about staycations. We in a staycation for real right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay in a fucking crib. So this is where we at. So with that being said, we done, Jay?
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
We'll check in with you guys next week for sure.
Yeah, we'll check in again, and just be on the lookout. If you got any questions, you can always shoot it to us. What's that email, Jasmine?
Love and Aperture.
Say it right. Don't sing.
Love and Aperture at gmail.com.
All right, and also follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Like us, follow us, share, all those things. I'm like, I was subscribed twice. Oh, on iTunes and Spotify.
Yes.
And that's what I mean. I'm like, they subscribe. Because you say YouTube, I'm trying to think real hard. Like, subscribe.
Like, what am I supposed to be saying?
Say? But that's it and that's that.
That's this and that's that.
Peace.
Bye.